Hello everyone, my name is Wayne.
And I'm Rebecca.
And we are your Bourbon Journey. So recently, after I had gotten done with work, I decided to go ahead on my own.
He was without me, can you believe
My
this?
wife let me do it. She didn't know. So I drove to High Spirits, and Libby, who is a wonderful young lady that works there, I walked in and I saw this bottle, which is one that we had seen SOB, I believe, review.
Yeah, and I've been watching for it since I saw the press release come out.
Yeah, so saw it across the room, walked over, picked it up, and went ahead and made my purchase. Drove home with it in a brown bag, brought it in and handed it to my wife, and she looked at me and was very excited.
Yeah.
So, with her excitement there, I'm going to let her review all the details of this bottle.
Okay. And I just, while I'm talking and you're seeing pictures, isn't this the most beautiful label ever? I mean, it looks like a cigar band. So just put that in your mind while you're looking at pictures. So Penelope's team struck up a match for cigar lovers, which, by the way, Wayne and I are cigar lovers. They've created their first of its kind pairing. This is the first release in what's going to be an annual cigar session. This is chapter 1, and it's crafted to complement medium-bodied cigars, with future chapters designed to explore a range of cigar pairings. Chapter 1 is a masterful blend of straight bourbon, American single malt, and American light whiskey. It's been aged 6 years and bottled at 101 proof, and it was developed in collaboration with master cigar blenders. This rich and balanced expression was designed to complement depth and harmony that you would get in a medium-bodied cigar. Danny Police says it's a unique blend of American whiskeys that just came together. He explored 19 various mash bills with a cigar blender team, trying countless combinations. To our surprise and delight, he says, it was the balance of the American single malt together with the American light whiskey and the straight bourbon that resulted in the flavor profile they were looking for. So this classification is an American whiskey. It is distilled at Ross and Squibb, otherwise known as MGP. It is, as I said before, it's a blend of bourbon, American single malt, and American light whiskey. Now for the bourbon portion, it is 72% corn, 15% rye, and 13% malted barley. It has been non-chill filtered and finished in French oak staves. If you've watched this, you know I love French oak staves. So the age is 6 years, 101 proof, and the MSRP is $79.99. It just came out in June. And again, a medium-bodied cigar is what is suggested. And like Wayne said, we got this on June 13th at High Spirits in Evansville, Indiana. We are very excited. If it wasn't pouring down rain today, we would probably be taking this outside with us and having a cigar, but maybe it'll calm down and we'll still do that. We'll see. But as cigar lovers, this is going to be interesting for us.
Well, it's a trifecta. That's what I'm interested in. You have bourbon plus single malt plus light whiskey.
Yeah. Oh.
It could equal cool. It could equal disaster.
So what do you think, really, in the comments? Is this the best label ever? I mean, I just have to know because it's just me. The first time I saw the press release, I thought, oh my gosh, they put a cigar band around a bottle. Yeah. It looks, if you're not a cigar smoker, you probably wouldn't get it, but it looks just like a cigar band. It's so cool. Let me turn it around for you. As you turn it, you can see how the band doesn't quite meet at the back, which is so cool. I mean, I just think it's just awesome. But anyway, let's take a look at it. This is pretty golden in color. And American light whiskey typically is done in a non-charred barrel. So I expected this to be a little bit lighter.
It is light.
So I would call it golden.
Yes.
It's almost honey looking.
Yes.
And it's already got amazing legs forming. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's already got legs.
Well, I've just got the rim. I've got drops coming down.
I get great legs, see?
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah. Let's check out the nose. Oh,
there's honey.
It is like honey, almost honeysuckle on the nose. Like it's kind of floral and light, and it's just bright.
Floral is a really good call.
Which is kind of why I went more to honeysuckle over honey, but I bet it's going to have some honey on the palate.
I'm getting a little bit of like a caramel, maybe.
I'm thinking kind of, this is really strange for me to say, but it smells creamy.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I say that on my palate, but I don't normally get a smell that's creamy. It smells creamy to me.
I'm getting something else in here, but I want to try it before I think. I want to say, and I've got to be wrong, but there's a smell of barley.
Well, that would
might be, yeah.
Yeah, coming from the American Single Malt,
Yeah.
you would have some barley notes, and
That's right.
That's very possible.
So shall we try it?
I can't wait anymore.
All right.
2, Penelope, and Chapter 1 of the Cigar series.
Chapter 1. Cheers.
Cheers. I'm just going to say right now, this may be my favorite Penelope release of 2025. No knock on Havana or Rio, but oh my goodness, this is just...
Oh, it's a lot different.
Oh, it's so good. Oh my goodness.
I mean, I do get the barley. The single malt is there. If you're a single malt fan, you'll be pleased with this because the single malt is definitely there.
Okay, I'm feeling like the honeysuckle on the nose that was so light, floral, vibrant, so to speak, has translated to a nice, soft, not overpowering, but soft honey on the palate. It's like you have a hint of honey. And the legs that I noticed as examining it with my eyes, it's creamy. So I got that creamy smell, and now the honey. And I say this often, when it's honey and creamy, it's almost buttery.
Mm-hmm. So
it's almost like honey butter, which I love honey butter. I'm loving that right now, and I can't even get past that because that's where I am. So I'm going to have another sip. But okay. Honey butter, creamy. Wayne loves malted stuff, so he's in the malted barley right now. And I'm not saying I'm not getting that, because I definitely get the malted barley. It's nice.
I'm getting a little bit of the barrel notes. It's a tad dry. Just a touch.
My creaminess, the second sip, which is kind of interesting for me, has gone a little more creme brulee-ish because it's turned a little sweeter, and that the creaminess of the creme brulee, right? I'm not really getting the cracked sugar with it, so that's still more honey, but it's that amazing custard-like that's under the sugar of the creme brulee. It's kind of what I'm getting, because it just feels great. It's just sitting nicely on my palate. But there's some additional notes in the palate I'm getting that are complementing that creme brulee, that honey, that butter, the creaminess, and the barley.
I heard somebody just within the last few days make a comment. We were watching Whiskey Tube, and the comment was basically, sometimes when I'm drinking, I just know I like it.
Yeah.
And I'm maybe not getting a whole lot out of it. And that's not an insult. This fall is really following the category with me. I'm not getting a whole lot out of it. I know there's stuff in there. I'm just really actually liking this a lot.
And I'm getting something, it must be a barrel note on my palate. It's almost a grilled note. I mean, that sounds weird, because I normally get like toasty notes, but it's almost, that little bit of char you get on the grill with something. Like when you grill, like last weekend, I grilled burgers and I grilled pineapple to go on top of the burger.
Okay.
It's that kind of char, because it's a sweet char, because it's like it's grill notes. I'm not sure it's pineapple, because it doesn't taste that sweet to me.
No.
But it's got that kind of like you grilled fruit on the grill, right? So then you get that char note. I know that sounds really crazy. So anyway, that's what I was thinking. But
well, shall we attempt to try to find out what's on the back?
I would like to see that. Yeah, because I'm just so.
Okay.
I gotta check the nose out again though. Still getting honeysuckle on the nose. Loving the nose. Honeysuckle barley. It's got a pretty long finish.
It does.
For 101 proof, it really seems to linger. And that goes back to that viscosity. That viscosity is allowing it to just lay there and continue to finish for a while.
To me, the backside it's the barrel. There's no white pepper or black pepper, things like that. There's no I'm not finding any leather or tobacco. Maybe a touch of barley, maybe.
It's just long, warm, and pleasant.
Yeah,
It's kind of what I can say.
It's just going down, as Barney Fife would say.
And I just had a brain moment here, like a spark, because I just remembered that the bourbon part of this is finished in French oak, which I love. But that must be the creme brulee I'm getting.
Could be.
Because usually with a French oak, I get sweet vanilla notes. Often I get vanilla pudding. So it just dawned on me that that's probably where that creme brulee is coming from for me. Is probably the French oak, which I didn't get on the nose, interestingly, because the honeysuckle was so powerful.
Huh.
But that's what I'm getting. I just realized that's probably where it came from with the French oak staves. I like it. I think it was brilliantly blended. That was kind of hard to say, so I don't say that 3 times fast.
Yeah.
But I think they did a great job blending this, and I can't wait to try it with a cigar.
Yeah, that'll be a good pairing when we eventually do it at whatever point. So, with all that said, Penelope, this is really a winner. We've talked about this. I think this is one of the best labels I've ever seen in a bottle, and I actually messaged that to Stacy Pritchard because I know she had it this in the last week or two at Penelope, and I wrote her, and I think the label's terrific. You think the label's terrific. You know, it almost looks like you could pick it up and
marketing standpoint, brilliant.
Yeah.
And this is, I mean, as far as value goes, I think if you can get it anywhere near MSRP,
yeah,
all day long. And I don't think you have to like cigars to like this.
No. No, you know.
Some of our other cigar blends that we have are sweeter. I don't think this is as sweet on the palate as some of the other ones, which is fine with me because I don't always want something sweet when I'm having a cigar.
And honestly, there are times with, and we'll wrap this real quick, there are times with cigar blends we found them not to be that great with the cigar.
Yeah.
And we've ended up having bourbons that we have drank that ended up pairing really well with cigar.
Yeah. So this one's very interesting, and I'll be honest, I would like to get a backup bottle of it.
Yeah, I think it's
because it's chapter 1. They're going to do several chapters of it. It's kind of like a little book to me. I always like to have a backup of a little book chapter, so we can go back and read that chapter in the future and compare it to others. Because this one's probably going to get hit hard.
Yeah. So Penelope, cheers to you. This is a wonderful bottle, great label. We like what you're doing out there. If you like what we do, hit the subscribe button. Always remember to drink responsibly. Have a great day. Cheers.
Cheers.